Today we're making 4 different kinds of halva, but mind you, not the kind that you can buy at a store like the tahini ones that are just one block. The ones today are so easy to make and they will melt in your mouth. So here we go! Before we even can get started, we need to get one very important part out of the way, and that's the syrup.
Now add the water to a pot of your choice and add the sugar as well. Bring this all to a boil and let it simmer for 5 minutes. Turn it off and you get yourself a clear syrup to pour over the halva. Some like to add a squeeze of lemon to avoid it from crystallizing, but that's up to you here. Set it aside to cool off and let's start with our flour halva. First off, we melt the butter in a deep-ish pan and add the flour to that. Now you gotta constantly stir this until the flour starts to change its color. Once it does, add the syrup and continue mixing. Mine still had some tiny pieces of flour, so I continued mixing for quite a bit to get it all smooth. The curse of filming, I suppose. Worst case scenario, you can just run it through a blender and serve it like that.
We used to have this halva whenever we were staying at our aunt's and we were craving something sweet, but nobody wanted to go out to, get some sweets, some ice cream or whatever. It is quick and you can adjust the sugar amount in the syrup to make it less sweet. It's really up to you.
Our second one is another classic made from semolina. Like the first one, you melt the butter first and then add the semolina. Again, constantly stir it until the semolina changes in color and then pour the syrup you've prepared beforehand. As the pot is pretty hot, it will start to boil. Just put a lid on it and get it off the heat. Give it about 5 minutes to rest and serve. Some like to add pine nuts into the halva while making it, but to be honest, I forget to even do that.
To be perfectly honest, I do not like the semolina halva. It's a personal thing. But I have to say here, in Turkey they have different kinds where they serve it with ice cream within. That's definitely worth a try.
The next one is the pistachio flavored Saray Halva. Again, we start by melting the butter and then add the semolina. Let that bubble away, but keep an eye on it, of course. Once it starts to change color, add the syrup and lower the heat to a minimum. Let the semolina soak in the syrup as much as here, and you add the pistachio meal. Stir it until it's completely incorporated and serve. You can add some pistachios as a yummy decoration and serve. By the way, saray means palace in Turkish, so it is safe to guess that this belonged to the Ottoman cuisine.
Oh god, I could have done a better job presenting this. It looks so all over the place. Sorry.
Tastes like baklava, to be honest. And the final and my favorite one, chocolate halva. Again, melt the butter and add the flour without tipping the camera over. Avoid having a camera close to any hot surfaces anyways. And roast that until the flour changes color. Once it has, add the sugar and melted bitter chocolate into it and stir it until it's completely incorporated. Unlike the other ones, we add here milk and mix this until it is all incorporated.
Again, all those tiny floury bits. It was really not my day. I ended up just running it through the blender and make it all smooth, and I don't get it. This usually never happens to me. Curse of filming, again.
Oh, by the way, you can give the halva its quite little unique shape by using 2 spoons. And now you can enjoy the chocolatey goodness with a cup of coffee, tea, or like I did here, with a bit of milk.
Hey, it was late. I wanted to sleep. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video despite my mishaps. Thank you for watching till the end and subscribe if you don't want to miss our weekly videos. Have a delicious weekend and see you next Friday.